We had a guy that quit because, and I quote, he had a vitamin D deficiency.
Hot damn, he should have got a boyfriend.
I was like, what? He's like, I work nights and I sleep all day. I'm like, you are off.
You was laughing.
Right.
You got to chime in there. I'm sorry. Chip just run straight past that.
It took
What
me a
is that?
second to get it.
You said a vitamin D deficiency. He said the dude need a boyfriend.
I mean, fuck, you know?
But
is back for another episode of the Outlaw Way. We have the whole group here today. We got Tyler, Cheeto, John Michael, and of course myself, Nacho. Today we're going to be talking about day shift versus night shift. So which is better?
sun out or sundown, baby.
I'm telling you, baby. Hey, I'm a big day shift guy, unless it's fucking hot outside.
I'm night shift all the way.
So I am until it's fucking cold.
Nah, I don't even care if it's cold. The phone ain't ringing. The sun ain't in your eyes. Dumbasses aren't messing with you. It's quieter. It's peaceful.
I think
night
it depends on the job. First of all, there's a few conflicting things there.
Job doesn't matter for me whatsoever. Weather does. If it is cold, I'm on days. If it is hot, I'm on nights.
You can put clothes on. You can start a fire. You can
Fuck
light a
that,
heater.
man. I would rather sweat my ass off if I had to than be cold any day of the week. But I'm not working night shift in North Dakota in February. You just ain't going to find me there.
Well, owning a business that's climate controlled, by the way.
Climate control, I don't
Owning-
give a fuck.
Owning a business that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I think this new generation does not see the pros of a night shift. So I kind of want this little thing to promote these guys to realize the benefits of working nights.
I'm 100% the other way. I don't think anybody today wants to work day shift. I think everybody wants to work night shift.
Nobody wants
because
to
I can
work,
agree with
period.
that. I think the night shift
The
would be
night
the way to go.
shift is the way
I
to go.
hired 25 to 30 people a year, and I'm telling you, nobody wants nights. Nobody.
Why would you not want nights? Because
Well-
it's quieter. It's easier to flow all that. But your bosses aren't there.
Yeah.
You're like, you got free
You can get away with a
reign.
lot more shit.
Yeah.
The only as far as the construction industry is concerned, night shift is crack-a-lackin' old son. That is the fucking shift to be on. It's more fun. There's less rules. You get more shit done.
Yes.
It's just a better work environment as a whole.
And who doesn't like going to the convenience store at 6 o'clock in the morning buying a case of beer?
I'm telling you.
That's awesome.
You can't fucking go wrong there.
We all see this, but I'm telling you that the newer guys don't see it. They say they can't get anything done working nights. I had all my days free. I think it's because they sleep too damn much.
My big thing is so when I used to love night shift, but here's the only reason the night shift really fucking works for me other than weather. Well, fuck, if it's a 7 to 7 shift or something like that, or 6 to 6, something like that, I can get up. If you got to take your kids to school, you can take them. You can pick them back up. No big deal. You get 7, 8 hours of sleep right there. No problems. That's your fucking whole schedule. You sleep, you get back up and spend time with your kids, your family.
But these people these days want to get off at 6, go home straight to bed. That's the
Oh,
problem.
no. See,
Then
I
they
don't-
get
we
up-
had a guy that
They get up
quit.
an hour before they have to be back
Nah,
at work.
fuck that.
We had a guy that quit because, and I quote, he had a vitamin D deficiency.
Hot damn, he should have got a boyfriend.
I was like, what? He's like, I work nights and I
Vitamin
sleep all day. I'm like, you
Come
are
on, Tyler,
off.
you was laughing.
All right.
You got to chime in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Chip
it
just
took
run
me-
straight past that.
It took
What
me
is
a
that?
second to get it.
You said a vitamin D deficiency. He said the dude need a boyfriend.
I mean, fuck, you know?
But he
Who
said
the
he
fuck
had,
gets a vitamin D deficiency?
well, he said he had it
Who the
because
fuck gets
he
that?
worked at nights and then he slept all day.
Is there a way
And
to
I said,
give
dude,
your wife a vitamin D deficiency? Is that like a disease?
Dude worked a swing shift. So
Yeah.
he works Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday this week.
Mhm.
And then he works Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday the next week. So every week it rotates. Go outside. You got 5 days off every other week and 2 days off the week after that. Go outside.
I'm telling you, these people think they get off at 6, they go home, go straight to bed, they get up an hour before they got to be at work, and they come back to work.
So
That is what they're doing. I don't understand this new
Regardless-
generation.
regardless, now I will say like this. If I'm on days, I get up an hour before I need to get to work. And then I'll stay up a couple hours after. But if I'm on nights, I get up 4 or 5 hours before I need to go to work. And when I do get off work, I go to sleep. It's complete opposite.
Yes.
That
I do it the same way. If I get up 2 hours before I go to a day shift, I get up 2 hours before I go to my night shift. When I get off, I'm going to take you get off at 6, you go to bed at 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm
going to take that 4 or 5 hours and I'm off, and I'm going to do some shit around my property or mow my yard or whatever. And then I'm going to just flip the schedule.
shifts
I'm not
around.
changing it up.
I think the ideal situation though, like I grew up, my dad worked shift work. He'd do days for like a month and then he'd do nights for a month. Like it just kind of swapped.
Now that shit sucks when you swap back and forth between the two.
The swap takes you like 2 weeks to get used to, and then
it's time to swap again.
it's time to swap again.
I
So
hate
I hate
rotating
that.
shit.
I hate swing shift.
I fucking hate it.
See, I don't know. I guess it'd be something maybe you just get used to, or I don't know. But it seemed like, I don't know. He seemed like he liked it pretty good.
Now, I will say this now. Oil rig guys, long-term job guys, stuff like that. If you're on an oil
Yes.
derrick, okay, 30 days nights, 28 days off, 30 days days.
Oh, yeah,
that's easy. Walk in the
Yes.
fucking, that's
Yes.
fine.
I'm talking about the 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, fuck that. Like you're 14 days nights, 2 days off, 14 days, and then it just fucking flips
Well,
back so
like
much.
my neighbor, he works at the mill over here, and I can't remember exactly, but he works like 4 nights, and then he's off a day, then 3 days, and then he's off 3 days, and then he's back to days, and he's off a day and goes to nights. Like there's
My life
no
would be a
transition
clusterfuck.
there.
That
My life
would be
a
tough.
Yeah, that sucks.
Another thing that bleeds off of this is hours. I've
Oh, yeah.
always been the guy. If it's an option, I want to work 20 hours in a day and be off. I mean, work 2 days a week. There's
Oh,
my
I'm working
40
them
in
all.
2 days.
I'm working.
Work 12-hour shifts. You work fewer days. But these guys, everybody want an 8-hour shift, 5 days a week.
I'm the guy that'll work every single freaking possible hour and stack up years worth of vacation to where I can take off 2 months, and you're gonna give me a big check, and I'm gonna
Wow.
keep working.
My big thing is I want to work 40 hours in 3 fucking days and
Yes.
be off the rest.
Yes.
Yeah,
or get your time and a half, like oil rigs.
Oh, yeah.
My dad was out there; he would get his 40 in like the first 2.5 days,
mm-hmm.
and then be time and a half for the rest of his week and a half.
Yeah.
Like hell yeah, that's what
That's
I
the way
want
to
to
fucking go.
do. Hell yeah.
My big thing is like, and I work, the 80-hour work week is that is the pinnacle of the construction industry and world like that. You're pretty much going to work an 80-hour work week if you're on a big job, something like that. 712s, that's the normal every day.
Happens on
80,
the big job.
84 hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fucking walking forward. That's what you're expecting. Me personally, man, night shift 80 hours is way better than day shift 80 hours. Because day shift 80 hours, you got all them fucking rules, all them dudes on your ass, all these hard dick motherfuckers walking around wanting to be snitches. The safety man's up
Fuck
your
the
ass.
safety man.
I mean, shit fire. But night shift 80 hours is a walk in the park compared to day shift 80 hours.
I'm night
Yes.
shift all day. Night shift. All
Back
day.
in my safety man days, I was required to do 1 8-hour shift on nights a month. So the safety man
That's the
comes
day I'm
out
taking off.
one night in a month.
And I'll tell you what, I think I could not fuck something up 1 8-hour shift a month.
Yes.
I mean, I think I could be a clean cut motherfucker for 1 8-hour shift a month.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I do it just on purpose to piss the safety man off.
That'd be the one day you didn't do a fucking thing right. Oh, fuck. Walk in, just fucking start screaming anarchy.
Tyler, you gonna fish at night?
And the fishing is actually pretty good at night.
We noodling over there?
So why don't you like
We
email?
know the fishing is good, but do you fish at night?
Yeah, why don't you email Major League Fishing and tell them like
We have
let's
like
do some
some
night tournaments.
We have some night tournaments and stuff, but
When?
like out on Canyon stuff, there's afternoon night tournaments. Not
Oh no,
MLF.
not MLF. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So I think if you're doing night tournaments, there's some sketchy shit happening.
Hey, I mean, I
Oh, yeah.
prefer
Like
to-
I feel like in the dark, you already got guys cheating now.
This is
You
off
put
the
it in the
subject.
dark. It is. There's some shit going.
This is off the subject, but this is for Tyler. These two boys up north, they got busted with the weights and the fish.
Oh boy, here we go. I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
That was some funny shit.
Now it all happened a couple weeks ago or a month ago, whatever, and it's on all over social media and all that, and then it just kind of
Everywhere.
died off.
Yeah.
But the other day, I saw a video. A grand jury has indicted these boys. The FBI showed up at their house and confiscated everything that had anything to do with fishing. All his tackle, the boats, the truck that pulled the boat,
The money he made.
the
from all
money
them
he made,
tournaments.
the water hose that he used to wash the boat. They confiscated that dude.
Well, here's
It
the
is-
deal.
They are
it is-
hanging
It
these
is
boys.
a felony to
It was a fucking paid competition.
Yes.
Well, here's the
I mean,
deal.
I know it's a felony,
yes,
but they're
to
fixing to
cheat.
hang these fuckers on purpose to show everybody else.
They are making a showing out of these.
They're
motherfuckers.
making an
Well,
example.
he's
out
won
of
over
it.
$300,000 in like the last year or so.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Like,
he
it's a big
actually
deal.
got accused of cheating previously. Failed a lie detector test. I don't know what happened. I think they failed one and then passed one, and they fought it with a lawyer. Ended up getting to keep all their stuff.
And why would you not fucking stop doing what you're doing?
And here's
right
the
then?
here's the worst part about it. So like they're putting these weights in these fish. He might have like he had 30 pounds in that tournament. Okay, so and he had like 17 to 20 pounds of fish. So we're
Yeah,
talking,
they went too far.
So they won by 15 pounds, like legit. If I'm cheating, which I'm not, but if I'm cheating, I'm not putting.
No,
barely
going for
gonna
a couple
win.
pounds.
Yeah, so like
barely
They
you look at
said at the weigh-in,
you
I
look
think
at
they
this
said
3-pound fish.
he needed 16 pounds to win.
Yeah, he had
They
30.
had 33.
If I've got 5 fish and I'm cheating, I'm adding like a few ounces to each fish.
Yes.
I'm not
He's putting a
adding
3-pounder up
pound-
there that weighs 6.5
No,
pounds.
no. I'm
Well,
adding
so,
some ounces.
so my thing is,
Any tournament guys are going to know something is fishy.
Apparently not.
Well, no, they did. They there was a lot of red flags thrown, and supposedly the tournament director and those guys were actually good friends. And no, the tournament director didn't have anything to do with the cheating, but it like supposedly hurt his heart when
I bet
when
it
he
did.
had to cut them fish up because he knew. I mean, anybody that looks
Well-
at that many fish.
Well, that was
on a
one of
daily
my
basis-
things is the guy that made the decision we are fishing to cut these fish open. That has to be a tough decision because
I feel like it wouldn't be for me.
I don't feel like that's what I'm saying. I haven't
But
been fishing that long.
what if you're wrong?
I haven't been fishing that long,
And
but
you
Then
if,
I'm just wrong.
if
But
I'm the
right,
weight master,
Right.
but if I'm the weight master and I'm weighing fish all day long, and it's walleye, whatever, and that
You know
your
about what a
vision-
3-pound fish
right.
looks like.
I've been
Yeah.
weighing 3-pound fish all day long. They're this long.
Your
They're
whole
about
life.
this big. My whole
Your
life.
whole fucking life,
And I put this fish up there and it weighs 8 pounds. I'm pulling my pocket knife out right there. I'm not even the guy, but I'm like, that's bullshit.
But like
We're
he
cutting it
said, we're talking about friends.
off. Is
So
it pregnant?
for
I mean, what
me-
we doing?
Me
for
personally,
me,
though,
we're
Yeah.
not. It's not me and you out there friendly tournament and you pull it out, cut it open, and go, ha ha ha, you was cheating. We're talking about if you was the director and I was fishing the tournament,
Then I'm
it
pausing.
would be a tough decision to cut that fish open and accuse me.
Well, I'm pausing for just a second.
especially if there wasn't weights in that fish, and you
Well,
just cut that fish open.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pausing for a second. I'm
End
going,
of
hey,
a
I got to go to
friendship.
the bathroom. Come with me. I'm walking behind the trailer going, all right, bro. Like, I ain't accusing you of nothing, but I've weighed 300 fish today that are the exact size that you just gave me. There's something going on here. So stop. Like, I'm doing something.
Right. But it
You know,
would be, I'm just saying, it would be a tough decision to pull your knife out, cut the fish open.
Yeah.
It would be
me
hard
personally,
to
I'd
do.
say we fucking fillet the top 5 positions every time. Fuck it.
Well,
You
Well,
know,
they would see that
just for
as
the
a-
future now.
They would
So
see
what-
that as a conservation
what-
issue,
what is
'cause all the
coming-
fish have to go back in the water.
Do they all go back?
Yeah,
yes,
everyone.
everyone.
Well, not the fucking top 5 anymore, baby. We weighing them bitches and we filleting them.
But so-
everywhere.
Every
what comes
single
out of this,
tournament,
Tyler?
you'd be pulling the top 5 fish out of the lake and killing them.
Well,
So
I
it would
mean-
be detrimental to the
fishery for sure.
fishery
It'll
if
hurt
you
the
done that.
fishery.
What is
But
coming
at
out
the
of
end
this,
of the day-
Tyler? Like, you're in the world, you're hearing the news. Are we getting metal detectors? Are we getting scanners? Are we getting
So-
special weight? Like, something's fixing to happen in the industry.
So we all I don't know about the walleye trail, so that's a little different. I'm on the bass trail, but we already have lie detector tests. Anytime there's a even small red flag thrown, you're getting lie detector tested, and it ain't no just 10
Have you
minute-
been lie detected yet?
I've been lie detector tested like 10 times.
Oh shit!
Every time, even the Ronald McDonald tournament local,
oh
the
hell.
top
getting lie
5
detector.
every
But
hour.
the Ronald McDonald, test-
the first place winner every hour gets a lie detector test, and then one of the top 5, 2 of the top 5 randomly picked.
Oh, that's wild.
you
that's
going
just a
there?
bull crap. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bull crap, but that's just a 20-minute lie detector test.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. I think you go in there and probably pass it whether you're lying or not. I think they more just try to scare you on.
I want to know now. Shit.
But here's
If
the
I can
deal:
pass it.
the one that we have is 3 hours long. They
Ooh.
interrogate. Well, they talk to you for 15 or for an hour and a half. You just get in a baseline. The next hour and a half, they are just interrogating you so hard and
what the fuck did they ask?
throwing you trick questions. Like they'll pick like 3 questions. They'll say, "All right, which one of these do you want me to ask you? Like, did you get any information this tournament? Did you cheat, as far as like adding weight to these fish? Did you do, like they'll let you choose which one you want. And like, there's like all these trick questions that like just scramble your brain when you're trying to like answer this because you're already nervous. And dude, it's like for real.
What are you nervous for? You didn't do anything wrong.
When you take a 3-hour lie detector test and you got a lot of money and your life on the line as far as like your career, it is nerve wracking whether you.
Nah, I'm looking the other way. Like, there's $150K. You want 3 hours of my time? I'm finna get paid. Ask me some questions.
I'll tell you
bitch.
what, right now, I could not be in charge of the questions asked because we're about to learn something.
I'm not going to name a tournament or a place or anything, but one of the places that I was lie detector tested.
Yeah.
Walk in, sit down. Lady says, "You own Outlaw Ordnance, don't you?" Yes. Or first she tells me, you can only answer yes or no. "You own Outlaw Ordnance, don't you?" Yes. "Do you do 1911 groups?" Yes. "Can you make me a set of 1911 groups?" Yes. "Okay. Have a nice day." I got up and walked out.
Thank you, bitch.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's fucking rough right there.
I just added 13,000 pounds of weight to all these fish, and I got away from 1911 groups.
I think, me personally, this podcast I'm putting out there right now as proof, we should look into getting a fucking lie detector test. Because I'm telling you right now, I got some good fucking questions I want to ask y'all. Nakia, when you say you've seen one up close, how close is close? Would you say 6 inches? Or like 10 inches?
Seen what up close?
Close to my hand or my face?
No, your face.
Eyeball says
Your face. Yeah. That's what I want to know. I got some good questions. Tyler, I'm going to light you the fuck up, boy. I couldn't be in charge of something that serious. I couldn't because you walking that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, you can pick whatever fucking question you want. We answer none of them.
The new Major League Fishing lie detector test.
Yeah, that brings
John Michael Stewart.
Yeah.
That brings up a question to get back on topic. If you're on the night shift, are you taking a nap?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's a Saturday, so I'm not even going to work. Like Monday through Wednesday, well, no, I wouldn't say that. Tuesday through Thursday, I'll probably work pretty hard. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So I'm doing communications, and I'm putting in fiber optics at a plant. And it was my first time to kind of, you hear about jobs, and you're like, I wouldn't mind having that job. They make good money or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm on the night shift. We're pulling. It was after a hurricane, I think. We go into the operator room. All the operators are in there. Dude, recliners, legit recliners, kick back, shoes off, pillow behind their head, blankets, dead ass asleep. All these monitors in front of them, everything's set up on an alarm.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is on an alarm. They just go to sleep, and if alarm goes off, they look up and they hit a keyboard button and they go back to sleep.
That's the way to do it, baby.
That's
a lot of
the
places.
job.
A lot of places I have worked though, I have not been able to fuck off and sleep because we have been doing something like shutdown wise or turnovers, and like we're changing out boiler tubes.
But you're
we're
the boss.
slinging pipe. I mean, not always, but it's like the majority of the time. Usually, the last 3 days of the job, whether I'm on days or nights, I'm pretty much fucking sleeping regardless.
But if you're the boss of the crew, do you walk the crew in like, okay, we're going to do this, that, and that. All right, I'm going to go get this and that. Y'all get started. And then you leave and go to like a trailer somewhere and take a nap and come back 4 hours later.
Some of that
couldn't
stuff,
find them.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff like makes your day so long though.
It does.
Well,
Like,
taking a nap.
staying busy and working makes it fly by.
So my
If you
thing
take
is,
a damn nap and you're asleep 2 or 3 hours, that's a short day, bro.
it is. But then you don't sleep at night. Then it makes the next fucking morning terrible.
That's why you need cocaine dispensers. I've been on this for a while, but
It'll
we
booger
put in some
sugar.
cocaine dispensers. We'd be good to go.
We're gonna be fucking. Y'all gonna be back here selling guns at the side door. You can cocaine dispenser.
Hey, whatever.
Shit,
Every
fire.
time production gets slow, that's
Get a
his
bomb,
recommendation.
son. Get a bomb. Quit fucking around.
That's his recommendation.
Yeah.
It's like those soap dispensers where you just kind of hit it and put some soap in your hand.
Yeah.
You just hit it and this little thing comes out and you go, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole other business. We can invent the machine and everything. We make money on this
fucking
motherfucker.
business. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Single hit.
This is the drug
cocaine
business.
dispenser.
Well, yeah.
That is no.
The building's locked up. I don't understand. Like, nobody can come.
Just so everybody listening to the podcast knows, I do shut that down every time it comes through the board.
We're going to keep talking about it, though.
We do not provide cocaine. To
There's
the board.
always that one fucking idea that's terrible that always comes back through, and eventually it'll catch on one day.
It's on every board meeting agenda.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Eventually, somebody's gonna go, "Fuck, okay, put one in."
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I think this. So the stupidest fucking thing that has always come up every single time I've been on a big job and I've been a supervisor or a boss, motherfucking extension ladders, son. I don't know what the world has against extension ladders, but every single time we have a fucking job, we start out and we have extension ladders day 1. By fucking day 7, the extension ladders are banned on every fucking job we have because people are stupid and they use them like A-frames. And then they're like, "Oh my God, Jimmy fell 8 foot because his extension ladder slipped." And then we're like, "Well, yeah, he put it up against a fucking LED light hanging from the ceiling. Of course he fucking fell." Like, what the fuck? And they're like, "Well, we can't use them anymore." I'm like, well, fuck, okay. What we're going to do now? Then they rent $3,000 worth of scissor lifts per fucking week, at least, because we can't use a fucking extension ladder. That's that dumb shit right there.
You're not gonna get around stupidity. Stupidity's gonna be on everywhere you go.
I'm telling you. But back on fucking topic, one more time. I'm day shift, night shift with the weather. If it's cold outside, I'm day shift. If it's hot outside, I'm night shift. Or just in general, if we're on a 2-week shutdown, turnaround, I'd prefer nights over days. What do you think, Tyler?
Man, it'd be hard for me not to say days, just because I spend all my time during the day fishing, and
Yeah, you gotta have the sun up.
you gotta have the sun. I mean, you can fish at night, but you'll freeze to death. Like,
But
right
if you
now.
had a normal job and fishing was your hobby, like 99% of the population,
99.9.
then you could work nights and
Well, he-
still have your days to
Well,
go fish.
He'd want to work nights. That way, he had his days open to fish.
that's the deal too. Yeah, I mean, if you had like a 8 to 8 job, like a night
8 to 8. You ain't never had a job, have you, Tyler?
No, he's
There's
never
not
had
an
a
8
job.
to 8 shift.
It's 6 to 6 for me always.
It's always
No, my
six-
dad is 8 to 8.
Really?
Is
Yep.
it?
Yep,
Wow.
been 8 to 8 my entire life.
That's wild.
Yep, and
Is it like third shift?
do what?
Is it like third shift, like C shift or something?
I don't know.
I know
8 in the morning till 8 at night.
I know our plant.
Yep.
I know our plant where I live. A shift is 6 to 6. B shift is 7 to 7. C shift is 8 to 8. D shift is 9 to 9
Okay.
for the traffic, because we have so much traffic at the mill entrance and exit.
But like he'll get off at 8.
That
He'll
makes
go.
sense.
He'll go fishing for
I
a
thought
couple
we
hours
invented-
sometimes, and then
I thought we
go
invented the
sleep
6
and
to
then do the
6
deal.
because you had 7 to 3, 3 to 7, 7 to 11,
Yeah.
or whatever they are. I mean, I thought we invented the 6 to 6. Shit, I was wrong. We got
Well,
8 to 8 now. People.
I'm back
Shit.
to what I said. It does depend on the job. There's some jobs, if I was working in a plant, I would probably prefer the day shift most of the time.
You look like a day shift guy.
Coming up working on an ambulance,
That mustache wants night shift.
Yeah. Ooh.
the day shift on an ambulance, you're doing patient transfers, taking people to dialysis.
I want
At
the night shift on an
There's
ambulance.
people killing each other
Yes.
and car wrecks and shootings
Yeah.
and
If I'm a cop
drugs and
or an ambulance
So-
driver or fire or any kind of public servant, I want nights for sure. I'm
Yes.
requesting, demanding it because that's where
Coming-
the
That would
action
be
is
fun
at,
to run
baby.
around
That's
and
where
Coming
the
up.
action is.
Fuck that.
through my ambulance and police career, it was always 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. That was the shift.
6.
I'm flying through
And
any
you're busy,
town in the middle of the
busy,
night,
busy.
100 miles an hour, going to Waterbury. I'm getting it. We're going to have some fun at night.
I'll tell you what though. Another thing though, on the road truckers, nights.
I would rather
Fucking
drive at night all day
all
long.
day long. I hate driving long trips during the day. I would rather sleep all fucking day
Yes.
and leave it dark right at fucking dusk.
When
and drive
Nakia-
through the night.
Nakia knows this, or Nacho knows this. Anytime we go out of town and driving,
Mhm.
like let's say, no matter when we're there, we're leaving the next day.
Mhm.
I'm leaving the night before.
Yeah.
I don't care what time it is. Part of it is just because I got stuff to do. I want to go home and do it.
Yeah.
But the main part
Night
is
drive.
I would rather drive it at night. Less traffic, sun's
So
not
much
in your
nicer.
eyes. It's cooler. I love the night.
Yes.
My wife will go to sleep. I can play the music out, whatever it is, and I can haul ass. And
Yes.
that's why I do it.
Nights for fucking driving anywhere on the road truckers. I know I got a bunch of guys that always say they listen to podcasts that drive truck. Nights for damn sure. I want to know days or nights, y'all. What do y'all think?
Yeah, we need some interaction here. Y'all comment. Y'all go to Spotify, go to Apple, go to YouTube, hit us up.
Let us
Know what
Let
you're
us know.
thinking, what you want the next podcast to be, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Like,
Well,
tell
I'm
us.
curious here because I'm talking about our employees and Scott. Days or nights?
So I used to work at graphic packaging, and I did the 2 weeks days, 2 weeks nights, and I hated it.
So you were at Graphic for a month?
Yeah, for a month or two. Yeah, and I was like, nope, this isn't for me. So I did
So
not
you don't
like it
like
at all.
swing shift, but days or nights?
I'd have to say days. I like days a lot more.
I figured you would have said nights so you didn't have to see these motherfuckers.
Well, that's true
well,
too.
he
Can I
knows-
can I change the nights?
He knows. He knows I was fixing to transfer him from producer to machining department.
Yeah.
Anybody around here says I want to work nights, they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
We can't find night people. We can't find day
Yeah,
people.
you know,
but we can't find
I feel like you're not looking for the right people if you're looking for night shift. It's hard. It's hard to find people.
Where
Who
else
are
do you
nights
look
people?
besides you go to all your social media platforms and put "we are hiring"? You go to the newspaper, the TV, word of mouth.
Well, what you got to do is you got to put a little bit of effort in this way. You got to get up at 1 a.m. and drive the fuck around town because the motherfuckers that are up anyway, hell, they're looking for work. Fuck it, give them a job.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, fuck it. If they're already up, hell, they're awake that time of night anyway. Hell, you might as well give them a job. They're ready. Shit, I mean, they might. I mean, they may
now
bring
that
their
we're-
own cocaine dispenser.
Now that we're here on the podcast, I'm gonna get a free ad for Outlaw Ordnance.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Machining department. We have lasers. We have a lot of lasers, different kinds of lasers. We have 4-axis CNC machines.
They have lasers, guys.
We've
You
got
didn't know that.
plasma tables.
Laser.
We've got all kinds of stuff in the machining department.
Yeah.
We do not require you to know how to run any of it. We require you to have a good enough brain that we can teach you to run it.
Yeah, that's fucking.
So
knocked it
come
out right
in
there. There you go.
on the job training. When you finish, most people go to college for 8 years to run a CNC machine. We will teach you how to run the CNC machine.
And we're not going to mention the brand name of the company that builds our machines because them bitches ain't sponsoring this shit. So, Fred, if you listen to this podcast, get off your ass.
What about the anodizing? Y'all do the anodizing too, or
Do
you about to start?
Hey,
Well,
why are you telling all our secrets, Tyler? We didn't talk about that shit.
we do a lot of things, but night shift, somebody with a good head on their shoulders that really wants to learn how to operate machines, computer operated, latest technology on the planet, come see us.
Best I can do,
Like,
sweep. What you
If
got?
you are interested in night shift and you want to put a good trade under your belt, come see us.
But I think I just had an epiphany.
Epiphany.
Yeah. We just changed the whole fucking company to night shifts and see who wants to work days. You know what I mean?
I can guarantee
We can
it's gonna
fix
be a
this.
hard fucking week. It's gonna be a hard fucking week. You're gonna have motherfuckers asleep everywhere.
Now, what are the pros and cons? So, let's say a con of night shift. If you work a day shift at lunchtime, you can run and go get you something to eat.
Yep.
Night shift, ain't shit open, but maybe a McDonald's, a Waffle House.
Yeah, you're getting fast
You
food.
learn how to eat some Waffle House.
You're getting some fast food or something. And me personally, I fucking love breakfast for supper.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
I do, man.
I do too. I don't know if I can do it every single solitary night.
I think I could do it every day.
So if you're on night shift, more than likely you're packing lunch.
More
Like
than
you're
likely.
bringing lunch.
More than likely.
Yes.
Most jobs anyway, you're packing lunch regardless. If you've got a day shift, night shift option.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Most
you're packing
times,
lunch.
if you have any sense about you, you're packing lunch because it is too damn expensive to go eat out.
I'll tell you what it
every
is.
day.
It is
It is.
now. Everything's
Fuck
expensive
me.
now. But what are some more pros and cons of either or?
Pros without a doubt. Pros for night shift, in my opinion. Less safety, less supervisors, less bullshit, less hoops to jump through. It's not. I wouldn't say
More
it's
of an
easier.
opportunity to prove yourself too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know a lot of guys who would have never made themselves anything on days because they just went with the flow.
Yep.
Went to nights, learned how to do shit that they would have
Became
never
heroes.
done. Yeah, and they became that motherfucker. And when
Yes.
they went back to day shift, top flight.
Yep.
Fucking
We've
top
had
flight.
them though. We've had it bite us in the ass both ways.
Yeah.
We've had guys go to night shift and become heroes, and we move them back to days, and they go to shit.
Because people go with the flow in the day. Because
We've had guys that we put on night shift that come back to days and continue to soar and just they're
well,
good to go.
it's like this, though. I got an example of that. So I used to work for RMR Mechanical, Boilermaker. Slinging boiler tubes in and out, fucking going everywhere, shutdowns, all that. good
RMR,
shit.
you owe me $100. John dropped your name.
Them motherfuckers fired me. Fuck them. So boiler tubes, man. You're changing out steam drum, mud drum, shit like that. At night, I was always on nights. Okay, busted ass, son. We fucking whooped day shifts count by dozens, hundreds. Fucking, it was crazy. Like we whooped ass. I went to days for the last job I worked for him. I know now why. Because you don't do a fucking thing on days. Because the safety man stands right you can see the white in this motherfucker's eye every time you try to do something. It's like, but that's his thing. So like, it's a very dangerous job, slinging them tubes out, blowing them out with torch, putting them new in, blah blah blah. It's a very dangerous job. It's probably one of the most dangerous jobs you can do on a job like that because there's so much shit going on. But during the day, that motherfucker, I mean, you could smell what kind of fucking toothpaste he used because he was right the fuck there every day, all day when I worked day shift. At night, fuck. You didn't see nobody but the fucking tube coming through the wall. That's the only motherfucker you had to look for, okay? But night shift is always going to be more productive than day shift, in my opinion, in a situation like that because they don't have anybody breathing down their fucking neck.
Less pressure.
Well, in our scenario, day shift always blames night shift. Night shift
you
always
always
blames day shift.
You're always going to have
It
it on them
is.
big
Got
jobs.
to.
It is literally, you can have two supervisors that are best friends. They run the place. Everything's great. Move one of them to the night shift.
Enemies.
In 2 weeks,
Instant.
they're complete.
We had
complete
two that were
enemies.
like, they went to lunch together. They rode to work together. I think they were sleeping with the same girl.
Oh, that's good shit.
2 nights after being on separate shifts, absolutely hated each other instantly. Like, that's crazy.
Because
What's
day
like-
shift don't do nothing.
I'll
Because
tell you
night
what,
shift don't do nothing.
It was always day shift, night shift, fucking enemies through that. But it wasn't because of the work. It was because of the fucking, nobody ever cleaned up on days.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
ever cleaned
always-
up on nights.
Yes.
So it was always so fucking nasty and dirty from shift change.
Well,
And
we
it's-
can't do anything because night shift didn't clean
Yeah,
nothing.
soon
up.
as we get here, we
everything.
got to clean for 2 hours.
It was everything. We can't paint because they didn't clean the gun. We can't sandblast because they didn't change the media. We can't sand because they didn't change the belt. We can't run the machine because they messed it up. Everything.
We get here, the sandblasters aren't working because they put too much media in them. We had to clean them out. They didn't put any media in
It's
them.
always an enemy. It's always
Yes.
Always. All
And
right, so-
eventually, they just start fucking each other intentionally.
So we talked about the grizzly and the silverback.
Grizzly
We-
versus Silverback. We've had this little talk on and off for a little while now.
Well, the majority of people that have commented stuff said grizzly over silverback.
Oh, yeah.
So the grizzly right now is number one.
Pure rating.
We've gone through the giraffe, stuff like that.
It amazes me how many people are wrong.
Well,
Oh,
so here's the next one. Grizzly versus lion.
oh, I don't know.
But before we get to grizzly versus lion, human versus lion, no weapons.
How many people
How many people?
versus the lion? We're talking full grown.
We're talking full grown king of the fucking jungle
in the wilderness.
in the wilderness in Africa.
See, the reason these are so hard to answer is because no human alive is just going to bare hands. We're going to get a plan together. We're going to make some pointed sticks or something.
I know.
Like if we have to
We
kill a lion, we're going to come up with a plan. We're not going to go, let's go get him.
Well, here's my thing. So we're on a safari trip in Africa. Some shit's popped off. We're on this fucking trail. How many people do you hope is in the van with you on the safari trip when the motherfucker goes crazy?
I hope it's a school bus. I'm trying to tell you.
I hope I'm on a fucking NFL linebackers fucking tour bus, okay?
Man.
I don't think there's an amount of people that could take down a line.
I do. Easy, without a doubt.
Because if you got, even if they're all in a circle and have this line surrounded, he's going to scratch and claw his way right through everybody. I mean, you ain't headlocking the line.
But he can only focus on so many people at once.
And he is not that strong. A lion is strong as fuck, don't get me wrong. But 26 people?
Well,
I got it.
based
Like
off of what I
yeah,
said
but
last
as soon as
time,
one person gets
there's
clawed
like-
or bit, they're letting go.
If there is, say, 4 or 5 people that attack right at his head,
When
he
4 or
is-
5 people
he's
are getting
turning,
bit.
trying to bite, and I run up and cut his jugular.
no, you ain't got no weapon.
Oh, I ain't got no-
weapons.
Yeah, I forgot.
All right, so
How
based
you
off
kill the damn thing?
based off of
Doggy
my
kick, son.
based
I'm
off
hoping,
of my answer,
I'm hoping John is the first one he bites, so he chokes on one of them freaking elbows or something.
Well, if he fucking bit through you, it'd be like a damn tic tac, you little skinny ass.
so based off of my answer, silverback, I had 8 people.
And that was fucking completely wrong.
Okay, it was completely wrong. Then we went to grizzly, and I was at 250 because this bitch can stand up, he can kick, he can hit,
He's a monster.
he can bite, he can do all that stuff. A lion cannot stand up. He
Yep.
can't throw hands. He can't throw feet. He is all mouth. So even though, but he's strong.
Before you answer this, let's picture he is literally laying on his side, not moving, and not fighting back, how would you kill him?
Choke him out. It's the next not that big.
You only have one option. That's to take his air away.
Yeah.
I don't know how exactly you're going to do it, but that's your only option.
Really, our line is big.
With bare hands, though.
That's all you can do is take his air away.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, my arms are pretty long. I mean,
But I'm basing my decision off the fact that the grizzly can stand and throw hands, the lion can't, and off the fact that this dude in Oklahoma had a bunch of them and he was queer, so they can't be that bad.
yeah, we're bringing Joe Exotic into
It
this.
can't be that bad.
He 1v1 them bitches all the time.
Yeah.
but then
He
one
just
of them
talked around and
lines
slapped
that
one of
came
them.
from,
I mean,
employees, I'm pretty sure, ate his damn arm off.
Oh, they lost one arm.
he lost one arm. I mean, we're going to lose an arm in the fight. Big fucking deal. But
Yeah, but if Joe Exotic can walk into a cage, make a documentary talking shit about somebody else and slap one in the fucking
Y'all
mouth,
are talking about domesticated versus wild lion.
I think I got a better chance against a wild one than I do a domesticated one.
yes, because I'm going to tell you why.
What?
That's a good
Yes.
point, and I'm going to tell you why.
You're crazy.
A domesticated one, my guard's down. This bitch's supposed to be trained. Yeah, I'm careful, but my guard's down. He's supposed to be trained, so I'm around him, all that. A wild one, I'm on guard. So I am less apt to get
Adrenaline screaming.
adrenaline screaming.
Yeah.
So with the domesticated one, I'm more apt to get hurt quicker because I think he's a fucking house pet.
Not expecting it.
Yeah,
Not
but
expecting
if
it to
you're
where a wild
fighting-
one, I'm on
If
One
you're
versus the other.
you're walking up to the lion to kill him, you're being cautious on both.
I'd be
So-
more cautious with a wild one than I would a domesticated one.
I'm gonna go on the high side here
Not me.
be
The domesticated's looking for it.
No.
I'm gonna be a little bit better prepared because I wasn't prepared with the silverback. But 20 people. If I got 20 people, I think we can take the line.
Easily. 25 easily.
I think we can take a line.
Without a doubt.
I agree with 20.
Yeah. I mean, a line. Tyler, what you got? How many numbers? What you thinking?
He's asleep over there.
I
this
really
morning.
don't know. I mean, I honestly, I'm seeing claws going everywhere. I mean, yeah, people think they're bad until they get freaking slapped by a lion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people did you have on the grizzly?
You know what I mean?
How many people did you
And
have
then-
on the grizzly bear?
This dude is so serious.
I don't know. I mean, but just think. You got
don't
all these.
remember on the grizzly bear how many people you had?
I have no idea. It was last week. But here's the deal.
You guys
got-
have got to go watch this podcast on YouTube and watch his face when he said that.
I mean, just think about it. You got all these people. It don't matter if you got 20 people on this line. If that thing's scratching and clawing and going crazy, ain't nobody choking him out.
Two people's holding his arms. Easy.
No.
He's
Yes.
not that strong.
Have you
He's
ever
not that
seen a
big.
full-grown lion?
Yes.
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 They're
Apparently
big.
not.
I'm
The
with you,
same
Tyler.
place that you saw the fucking giraffe at the Delhi Zoo.
No.
I've seen the bitch.
I've got a buddy
seen it
that's
on
got
TV.
one as a pet.
I seen Steve Irwin
His
kiss
back
him on the neck.
will go up to our logo. The logo's behind your head. They're
Bullshit.
huge.
Bullshit.
I've got a
They are probably that
Where
tall.
did he find a steroid-induced fucking lion that's 5
Now
foot tall in the back?
they are some fucking futons. They are big.
They
They're
are.
big, but they ain't that damn tall.
I got a
They're-
picture
they're
standing
fucking tall.
beside it. It is up to my chest.
You were 11.
No, this was 2 years ago.
Well, you are 5
You're
Well, you're
only
5'1".
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's
No, they are big as fuck, without a doubt. 100%.
They are. I would
They
say
are.
their legs are probably 3 foot long.
Yeah, they're pretty big fuckers.
they're
But
giant.
at the end of the day,
Scott, Google fucking lion. How tall is an average lion? Come on.
25 fucking people are whipping that son of a bitch.
I'll find them.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
find
on
them.
And
I'm
I'm
still 25.
saying,
I think
in crunch time, I could do it with 18.
I'm thinking crunch time. If I got some good some bitches with me, I got 12.
Like crunch time.
We're out camping on safari. We're
Yeah.
chilling, and this lion keeps coming up and jacking with us, and we know we got to take it out. I think 10
3.9
people could get
feet.
it done if we had a plan.
If I
of
could
attack.
pick my people and have
Yes.
4 hours,
6.
yeah, fuck. Easy. If I could have a plan and pick my people,
I'm bailing out Zoe.
But-
I'm bailing out Joe
But this
Exotic.
is the question.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting Steve Irwin's boy.
This is
Like,
the
we're
question.
going to put a team together.
yeah.
From everything we've talked about, silverback gorilla, grizzly, now the lion.
Oh, there's a giraffe in there. Don't forget.
In
We got a
these-
long neck.
In these numbers, in any scenario, does all of those people walk away alive?
Fuck
no.
Fuck no.
We got some funerals, some pallbearers.
You
Like,
you are the least casualties you're gonna have is giraffe, just because you ain't got claws and fangs. But their fucking knees, you catch a knee to the jaw from that sucker,
Yes.
it's dirt nap, son.
Yes.
Because they have like basketball sized knees.
I just wanted to bring to the table that we are,
Expecting
You know-
loss
we're expecting losses.
heavily.
we're putting in some insurance policies.
Yeah.
All right, Nikia. Close us out, baby. This bitch is over with. Yeah, you're on
You're
point.
just fucking
You're,
paused, yeah.
you're on point right
Yeah,
there. Boy.
you
That was good.
started the podcast. You got to
That was
finish the
good.
podcast.
I can start the podcast, but to end the podcast, what do you say?
It amazes me that you have 2 kids. How'd you get that? You know how to finish?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This episode is wrapped up of the Outlaw Way podcast. I think we're going to put one out every Tuesday and Friday moving forward.
That's what
At least every Friday, but we're talking about Tuesdays and Fridays. But it's been fun. It's been real, but it ain't been real fun. But we'll do another one. Y'all come back and see us. There's only one way.
That's the Outlaw Way.